This is a video I decided to make demoing a personal project I've been working on. It's a dialogue system that works with Unity's timeline. It also works by itself, but I wanted to focus on supporting timeline functionality so that you can use it within cutscenes and you can align the timing of your cutscenes to the dialogue in real time. As a tool, it works with text specifically, so any UI that you make within your game can actually be created separately to the system, and this system can be used just to show this text scroll effect. Currently, my system can display text either letter by letter, word by word, or immediately depending on the component settings. These are the settings within Unity, so if you go to the component settings, you can actually change how it's being displayed, how fast it's being displayed, things like that. You can also determine the settings from the timeline clip, so when you do it by the timeline clip, it will just override the settings while that dialogue is playing, and then the settings will return to what they were before that timeline clip start. So you can use this to basically set it to play a certain way while one character is speaking, and then when the character changes, it can have completely different settings, and those can all be determined by your timeline clips. This allows it to work pretty easily with things like cutscenes and scripted sequences where you want the words to match up with what's happening in your scene, and you want certain things to happen at certain times. It's all edited in real time, it's all edited within timeline, the timing changes automatically depending on how long the text would take to say itself, so to speak. Moving on, my system also supports rich text, so you can do things like add custom colors or change the material of certain words. This is the same functionality that you'd expect from something like TextMax Pro or Unity's text component. On top of that, I've also implemented my own custom tag system to do things like change the speed, change the word display, and just in general change how a certain section of your dialogue behaves. So all the settings that you have for the component or the timeline clip can be changed within a dialogue in order to really control how a dialogue plays out. For instance, you might want to do something like do like a ... and to do that you might need to insert like a delay, and you might want to change the speed just to really slow down the conversation and really focus on that. If you go at the same speed, it's not going to have the same impact. This is only one example. You could do this anywhere in the dialogue, so it really allows you to have fine control over how your text is displayed. At the moment, I've only implemented the tags that I've deemed essential to recreating common features found within games that rely on text scrolling, but I've created a framework such that more tags can be added as I develop the system further. I've also implemented a basic interface to allow events to occur when text changes. In the demo I used this to recreate the classic text scroll sound effect, but I could see this being used for more need-specific use cases depending on the game. Down the line, I plan to add support for things such as branching dialogue, the ability to load dialogue from external text files, and the ability to create events within dialogue that will trigger events within Unity. At the moment, this is currently just a personal tool, but down the line I might consider creating an asset or releasing it through open source. That's really all I want to say on this at the moment. Enjoy the demo.